Welcome back to another Mahoutsukai no Yome review. Today is episode 19. I'm Justin,
What is up? I'm Logan.
and together we're Shock. As always, we're anime viewers only, no source material, and we're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So right off the bat, damn Joseph,
Holy
calm the
shit.
hell down, dude.
This part was very
Just right off the
fucked.
bat, just yes, that's how I was like, damn Joseph's, he's fucked. Like he's just obviously turning the dragon into a chimera because that's what he does with everything.
Yeah, he's like operating on a dragon while the other dragon has to watch. One of
Or
his
just dead.
one of his best friend dragons is getting played experiment on right in front of it. Was so messed up. I was like, "Geez, we're starting with that." That's how we're starting this episode.
Yeah, exactly. And then it just takes a quick turn when it comes back. It's like three friends having fun. Like Ren, Fred, Tori, and Adolf. They're just having a good time together, drinking. He's not a happy drunk, he's a sad drunk. Um,
Didn't they also mention how Chisei is
yes.
officially dead? So
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's so people will stop trying to come after if they assume she's dead.
Maybe, or it's just...
Because she's obviously not dead.
Yeah, it's true. Could be that. We also get Maratuli, the little spirit or fairy that shows up, who's part of, they said, former master, which they don't really go into who his former master was. I mean, it could be Joseph.
I feel like it could. That's who I was thinking, is it was Joseph.
And it had the little vial thing that was stolen from them.
Right.
Or not really stolen, but replicated when Joseph took Renfred's arm. He also got that.
I would guess it was to Joseph.
Because they also do say, like, he was like a little jealous of him, of Renfred seeing Joseph and how cool it is for him to be living so long.
So cool.
Obviously, they call him by his Cartophilus name,
Right.
which we get he doesn't really like because it's his cursed name, which we see from when Chisei and him meet within the, while like dream walking. I guess it's
Right.
not like a dream, but
To me, this came across as he has like two different personalities, or maybe two different beings. Like, I feel like Cartophilus, like, one's good and one's bad. That's how it kind of came across. Because, like,
because yeah, like Joseph is saying like help.
yeah, he's like,
Right.
save me, or how can you save us, or how can you save me, help me. And he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, gee, the tone of this episode got like really dark compared to like the other ones. Like,
Yeah.
every time it
is
involves
much
Joseph.
darker than everything else. Because like, yeah, there's been some dark episodes, but this one goes like to the next level of dark.
Like,
And of course,
oof.
Chisei does her thing where she doesn't tell anyone anything, and she's like, because she wakes up and she's with Alice, Selkie, and all the college people are there, which obviously we assume the colleges is just a whole bunch of sorcerers. They don't really get to explain the details because Elias is doing his little thing where he's like, oh, if it's not important, I'm not going to tell Chisei. Because they're always doing this little thing where they don't want to tell anybody. It's like, it doesn't matter if she's going to go or not. Like,
Right.
they're relevant to your world of magic.
Right. What's it hurt to know? Like, why? What is the negative if she just knows? People suck at telling things.
Yeah, like she's just like, oh, he's probably in London. And they're like, well, how do you know? It's just a hunch.
I just
It's
had a
like-
fucked up dream where his eyes were bleeding out of his socket and asked me to help him. But it's just a hunch.
It's just a hunch, exactly. And of course she called the auction guy, Seth, to get the info to learn about, because she's like, hey, do dragons sell for a lot? I bet they do.
I bet they do too.
yeah, so it's quite unfortunate. And we get her crystal flowers back. She's selling those at the auction.
Yeah, you gotta make that money.
They didn't say how much they sold for. I was kind of hoping they'd say. I was like, I wonder how much those are
For
valued.
real.
Because then I was like, now you're definitely farming them up. You gotta farm them for the fairies, which we talked about. Now you gotta farm them for the auction. You make a mad bank.
Mad
Obviously,
thing.
she's got a lot of money. With like 2.9 mil. That's what she buys the dragon at.
Right. Well, the college backed 1.5, and then she got however much from.
The crystals and from previously.
Yeah. That's still a lot of money.
It's quite a bit. Also, Elias and Renfred had a really good interaction, just really, like trying to discuss how Chisei should be treated or whatever. Comes out, Elias is like, "She's mine." But,
That kind of. First of all, Elias is a girl now, I guess. Can Elias only copy faces he's seen before? Is that a thing?
I think so.
So I'm assuming
I
this.
think he might be able to use multiple looks though at the same time.
Right. But if he, because even Chisei's like, who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Which I'm assuming we'll learn. The show doesn't really put in things without explain. Like, if they made Elias become this woman, there's a reason. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
he could have taken many different. He could have pretended to be.
He could have went with his normal look.
Right.
But I guess that's too noticeable for everyone else as Ainsworth.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like kind of discussing like what kind of path Chisei should take. Like, it's funny because in the end, they're both determining the path for her in a way. Like,
Right.
even though they're arguing about like, oh, she needs to choose her own path or whatever. But when you're both choosing how it should be done, you're kind of inadvertently choosing her path. Like, it's like, oh, she should come to the college. Oh, this is like, no, she shouldn't.
Yeah,
And
the way Elias came across was very. I don't know. It was strange. Just the way he's like, she's mine. I was like,
I want
okay. Like,
you did buy her, okay?
I mean,
She
he's
is his.
technically right, but the way. And then he said that's what Chisei wants. I mean,
Which
you're
it is. She does want to
technically
be with you.
technically right, but like, how much is that because she's dependent on you?
Which is what Renfred was
Exactly,
saying. So
like.
it's basically like Renfred just wants to give her the option.
Right, Renfred's just like, let her choose. And Elias is like, no, I already
it's
know
like-
what she wants.
I think there's just such a like Elias doesn't want to help the college at all, which is what we get throughout this episode. He's like, we don't have any responsibility or like obligation to help him.
Elias in general.
Which is kind of, he was saying that about the dragons too. It's like, dude, Lyndall's done so much for you.
Right. Elias in general is just selfish. Like, very selfish. If he feels like it's not necessary or beneficial to him, he's like, I'm not doing it.
Exactly.
He only does things when Chisei has to convince him. Especially Lyndall. That also bothered me. I'm like, that's your mentor who took you in, taught you a shitload, and he's in trouble, and you don't want to help him.
I think Chisei is a good person.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, because like, exactly, it's just.
See, I'm telling you,
You'll figure
Elias
it out.
is suspicious, Justin. A nice dude wouldn't just blow off his, 500-year long relationship with his mentor.
Yeah, that is kind of true. And of course, Joseph messed with the heck out of this dragon because he just completely transforms.
Right. Yeah.
But actually, before I get to that, the woman.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, who is that?
She's just, and we don't get the full conversation. It does a thing where like it shows her mouth moving, and then kind of cuts away and goes to the auction. Like, oh, they're bidding. I was like, I don't care how much the dragon's going for. Give me their conversation.
Yeah, like, I have
like-
no idea who this is.
Because she's like, you can use me, but she doesn't go on to explain. And then Chisei says something like, "All right, I will do it." or something like that, and it's like, do what? I need to know. Now we're gonna have to wait till next episode where you to fill in that conversation. Just give me that conversation right away. It's a
Right.
thing that a lot of shows do, anime and TV. Movies do it too, and then later they give like a little flashback. It's like one of my most hated things in entertainment is those
Like purposely
muted conversations.
Yeah. Purposely to make you wait. I do get it.
Yeah.
Or like every time they have a conversation, they're like, "What is it?" or "What do you mean?" Like, "I'll tell you later." It's like, no, tell me now.
It's like, this is important information to the character and to me, the viewer. Which is more important? Me, the viewer.
That is true. But this dragon goes berserk. It looks like it just got consumed by like the corruption that we saw.
Yeah, it's exactly what
Like straight up just
it turned into the corruption and just...
It turned into, first of all, like...
Thanks, Joseph.
Yeah,
or
10 times
the
its
feelings.
size. Straight up just blowing fire. This thing is...
He went from baby dragon to full dragon real quick.
Man.
And it breaks Chisei down, because she
It
can
does.
feel their emotions. And like she said, he just wants to go home, which we got in the very beginning with him saying, I just want to go home. That's... Alright, dragons. Lindell told you not to go out that far. That's what happens when you go out that far. You get poached, and then Cardophilus is there,
One of them's dead.
and he plays with you. Yes.
The second one's... I don't know how they're going to fix this. I mean, you have a room full of mages and sorcerers. I'd hope they have a solution.
They all bailed.
Yeah.
To be
Well,
fair, all you have left
half
is
of them are
Chisei and
probably...
Ellis in there.
Half of them
And
are probably
the girl,
on fire.
who we don't know what she's there for.
They're in quite the pickle.
And it's another thing where Chisei heard the woman, she's like, what? And then Elias is like, something wrong? No, nothing's wrong.
Nothing.
It's like, once again, I'm just going to have a conversation with someone without telling anybody anything. This one, I could probably let slide, because at first it'd be like, what? And then
You
just
wouldn't really
a
have time.
conversation. It'd probably be like, yeah, after the conversation you could say.
Right, you don't really have time to explain when a dragon's like roasting the entire building.
She's spitting flames. They're like, oh shit, we're on fire.
Ellis is like, what is it? I hear voices. What? What?
What? That would be, yeah. The dream thing, though, that should have been explained.
Yeah, I'm guessing it'll be brought up next episode. They usually do that.
That is true. It should have, well, it should have already been told to the other members back at the room before just saying it was a hunch.
Right.
Which, I'm guessing next episode we'll get Joseph as well. Maybe interacting with him again.
Yeah,
We have 5 episodes left. So, there's gonna have to be a huge conflict and resolution coming up soon.
Right. That's doable in 5 episodes.
Yeah, easy, but I'm trying to think, because I feel like the last couple are just going to be Chisei and Elias, like, getting their emotions together, right?
Yeah, like feel good
like,
episodes.
and, like, starting to understand and have the knowledge. And then the couple episodes before that, so, like, the next 3 or whatever, are going to be this whole Joseph arc to make him be Joseph
fix
again
him.
and not Cardophilus.
Right.
And his, help me. He needs the help.
Everyone
If that
needs
means
help.
putting him out of his misery and killing him, then so be it.
I mean, he has done some evil shit, so I can't blame people who would want that. He almost killed Chisei, for God's sakes.
He did. That's the episode, though.
That's it.
Jump into
Ratings,
scores.
sure. I will give
I can
it.
start.
Okay,
I'm giving it a 7. Oh, we different here?
we
for
are
once?
different.
Well, not for once. We've been different, like...
I mean, it's not ton different, but it's different.
Alright. A 7. Just again, like, the whole Chisei not explaining the dream, that kind of bothers me. The whole silent conversations bother me. I do feel like there's a little bit too much downtime with, like, Renfred, Adolf, and Tori in the very beginning.
I agree.
Other than that, everything else was fantastic, though. And Joseph is always messing with me, man. Messing with me.
Yeah, I was gonna give a 7.5. Mostly the same reasons. Like the beginning part was a bit of downtime. Not too much happened. I wish they would explain things. I don't like they do this a lot. They'll like bring up something or mention something in one episode and then they'll explain it next episode. You don't always have to do that. Like it's not a bad thing that the show does it, but you don't have to always do it. It's like I can comprehend multiple things at once. You can have this conversation with the dragon fucking everyone up and I will be able to get it. But I mean, I do like how it kind of like shifted the tone. It's like, oh, these episodes there are some problems, but you know, yada yada. Now we're happy again. This show or this episode is just like death.
It's
dark.
From the beginning. Super dark. We're getting drunk. We're happy, and then dark again. Like, and then it stays pretty dark.
I'm very excited. I've been waiting to get back to Joseph, so I'm excited what they're gonna do or what's even gonna happen. Because even though he's a little shit, he is a.
And we have to remember, Ash and I was with him the last time we saw him.
True.
Right. So
maybe he'll pop up.
Because we didn't get to see what he did with Stella's blood, which I'm guessing he used it with the dragons.
Yeah.
It's probably implied he did. But Ash and I was with him. So I want to see why they were connected and what they're doing together. So hopefully we get that next episode.
Hopefully. But
next episode's going to be insane. Like, you know, a dragon spitting fire out in London. All the regular normies are going to be like, ah!
The regular
Run, there's a dragon!
I'm excited. The show does do a good job of getting you excited for the next episode.
Yeah, exactly. That does it for our review.
That does it. That means it's time. Spiel time.
As always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought about the episode, what you did, didn't like. Maybe there was something we missed you want to point out. Anything like that. What score you would give it. And no confirming, denying theories or spoilers, as we are anime viewers only, and plenty others are. So until next time, peace out.
See you.